Recently, I decided to resume increasing news videos where I talk about what I've done in the last period of time, the current state of the app, and what I'm going to do next. I will do these videos bi-weekly on Sundays. So usually I gather all the analytics for the last 2 weeks. I think about what I've done in the last sprint and how it affected the app, and based on the analytics, I decide what I should focus on for the next 2 weeks. I completed 5 tasks in the last 2 weeks. The first one is that I migrated from HIP Analytics to Amplitude. The reason behind that is that HIP is a paid analytics. The main benefit of using it is that you could annotate events from their interface, but it doesn't make much sense for me because I could dispatch all this event from JavaScript, and it is even more easy for me to do rather than do this through interface. So Amplitude is a better choice for increaser. To engage new visitors and users even more in the app, I added a pop-up window that appears when users stop the timer too early. It shows up only one time, and the main goal is to give an extra explanation to a newly signed up user that on this page he needs to focus on his task and that it doesn't make sense to leave this page too early. The next one was the feature that was asked for a long time, and I encounter these problems a lot as a user of the app, is that when you finish the set and accidentally select the wrong project, there is no way to change it. Usually I go to the database and update it manually, but there should be something on the interface. So I implemented this element that pops up after user selected the project, where you could undo and select another one. It's similar to what you see when you send email from Gmail. Next, I added a feature that expand the day on the calendar view to give more information. Previously, it was shown right on the statistics page, but I removed it. It is not like a complete solution, but I think it is better than nothing, and eventually I will figure out how to provide more information from the calendar view, but for now it is a good enough solution. And the final thing is that I refactored the timer page and logic of the app. I wanted to do this for a long time because it's very hard to introduce something new to the app that relates to timer page. The conversion rate between sign up to the first finished set is down to 49%, and it never was that low. I think the part of the problem is that I introduced accidentally some bugs in the app during that period, but still it's too low, and it will be the main focus for the next sprint for sure. Also, the conversion between having a set and then doing it in the next day also dropped to 26%. The most interesting metric is how many new paid members came in the last sprint, and sadly enough, it is the third sprint in a row where there is a negative number of new members. So people only unsubscribe from the app. There's no solutions to that besides of improving the product, making it better. Okay, now let's move to the next sprint. I think the main focus should be to improve conversion between sign up and the first finished set. And recently I had a thought that a significant part of new sign up users actually not ready to start working right at the moment. Maybe they just saw the app somewhere, tried to sign up, but they are not planning to start Pomodoro session right now. So there should be something special for this type of people that come to the app. But before trying to do something, it's better to get some analytics and to understand how many people are like this. So in order to do this, I will update my onboarding flow to ask user if he is ready to start working right now, or if he is not planning to work and there should be something else in the app for such case. For example, ask them to install the app, something else. I'm not quite sure right now. It should be anything after that step, but it is important to understand how many people are actually ready and how many people are not. So there are two tasks. The first one is to refactor onboarding flow in order to implement this extra logic, because there's no actual onboarding right now. It's just a series of modal windows that pop up in the app, and I want to combine them into one component so that it will become easier to maintain. And the next step after that is to ask user if they're ready to work or not. That's big task itself, and it's super important. The second one is to show customized statistic view for a newly signed up user. So if he just came to the app and if he goes to the statistic page, he would see empty dashboard where there's no data. So I think of customizing it and showing just his current day and explain to him that there's nothing interesting right now, but as he will continue to use the app, the analytics will become more and more valuable. So this is another big task. And I want to include at least one task for existing users to make the app better for them. And it would be to make the forget to start set modal more UX friendly for people. Because right now it is not that clear how many means was between the last set that you are trying to create and the one before that. So I need to redesign or rethink this part of interface to make it more usable for people. And it is quite an important part of the interface, because everybody at some point will forget to start the timer. And that's it. It is not that much task, but I don't want to try push really hard. It's better to think more and do only what matters other than trying to do everything possible. And it is better to approach it like this so that I could better understand how a particular feature affected the analytics. So that's all for now. Thanks to you for watching this, and have a good day.